Hi, my name's Edward, and today I'm going to be treating my patient doing sports massage. So basically, my patient has suffered from a calf injury, and it was a grade 1 tear, so it wasn't really severe. And right now, my patient is suffering from no contraindications whatsoever. As I can see, no swelling, or my patient is suffering from no pain. As I asked my patient once again, are you suffering from pain on a scale of 1 to 10?
No, there isn't much. It's probably about 2, but it's just how it's normal.
Right. So that gives me an insight that I can go on with and proceed the treatment. So first of all, I'm going to allow my patient to lay down. So could you lay down for me, please?
Yeah.
And before I start, you can use mediums such as oil, such as creams and oils or other mediums. And the reason for that is to be able to allow the long strokes without causing any friction burns. So first of all, I'll start off with a treatment called Effleurage, which is long, deep strokes. As the calf is like a medium-sized muscle, so you need to get the long, deep strokes to remove all the waste products, and also to increase the venous return, so the blood flow back to the heart. As this is a post-event massage, my client will be fatigued and suffering from a build-up of lactic acid. So the Effleurage really allows to remove all the waste products, as it's a really deep stroke. It gets into the tissues, the muscle tissues. So doing this, I could do this for about 2 to 3 minutes, or however long my client is satisfied for. So that's just an example. And the second treatment I'll be using is Petrissage, which is weaving the skin. So do this, and this increases the blood flow to the surface of the skin. So it warms up the muscle, and it's a satisfying treatment for the client. Yes, and also what's really important is my stance when I'm massaging my client. So I need to put my left leg here and my right leg back, so I can generate the energy into my client's calf. So when I'm using Effleurage, I can really transfer the energy into my treatment. That's the same with Petrissage as well. This really allows the client to feel the treatment successfully. And also, it's ideal that the table is really at my hip length. And unfortunately, this table is not really at hip length, but it's really important that it's at hip length. So after that, we will then move on to the next process. Hi, my name's Edward, and today I'm going to be treating my client who is a tennis player. As you can see, there's no contraindications, as he's not suffering from any pain, and there's no swelling or any bruises. So therefore I can move on to the treatment. First of all, I will use Effleurage, which introduces touch into my patient and allows the patient to be comfortable. As my patient is going to an event, as this is a pre-sports massage, as I'm doing Effleurage, I could do this for about 2 to 3 minutes, which is long, deep strokes into the tissue, the muscle tissues. This increases venous return and increases blood flow. I could also do this by using mediums such as creams and other oils. Once I'm done with Effleurage, I can move on to friction, which is just rubbing my patient's forearm. If my patient is satisfied from this treatment, he'll be mentally prepared to go into his event. And as he's just suffered from an injury, this will build up his hope that he's fully healed and recovered to go back into his main activity. So friction allows the blood flow to increase to the surface of the skin, which will build up and generate more energy for my patient.
How does this help me in terms of performance?
In terms of performance, as you have enough more blood flow, this has within the blood flow, there's more oxygen, and the cells in your muscles demand for oxygen, so you will be able to work for longer, and you'll be able to work harder as well. So you'll be prepared for your event coming up. And also, it's important that my stance when I'm when I'm treating my patient is like my left leg is in front and my right leg is behind, as my right leg is my dominant leg, so I can generate the energy into the effleurage treatment or even the friction treatment. This also allows me to have a straight back and prevents me from leaning over and suffering from lower back pain. Also, the table, really should be at my hip length, so that I'm not suffering from I'm not having to lean over and suffering from any lower back pain also.